Namaste and welcome to Pioneers of Storytelling. We all know that in filmmaking, the director plays the most crucial role. His vision travels from pre production stage till the final edit, and it's through his eye that a picture comes to life. Good or bad, but to a great extent, it's his decisions that determine the success or failure of a film. And hence, any director who's given us many hit films or shows deserves an applause and an appreciation. Today, I have with me Pankaj Parashar, a gold medalist from FTII and the renowned film director who has in his kitty a bouquet of successful films, television shows, documentaries, and ad films. He is the director of the cult classic detective series Karam Chand and many hit films like Jalwa, Chalbaz, Rajkumar, to name just a few. So, we have a lot to ask and learn from him. Welcome again, and let's together chat with Pankaj Parashar. Namaste, and thank you so much for coming on my show.
My pleasure.
You have made the best of films, documentaries, and ad films. But for me, Pankaj Parashar is the one who's given us Karam Chand, the iconic detective series we grew up on and loved every bit of it. Can you tell us what was the story behind the making of Karam Chand?
It's a long story actually, but what happened was that when I was a kid, there was a program called Inspector Eagle, which used to come on the radio. Yeah, you probably weren't born that time. So what happened was that everybody on the street would collect, and we would get a transistor, and all the kids would hear it, and it became a national craze. So पूरा जो पहले sponsored program शुरू हुआ था इंडिया में, तो this became a national craze. तो 15 मिनट में केस सॉल्व होता था. And the man who actually wrote it and produced it was a guy called Vishwamitra Adil. He was a writer for movies also. And he used to come to our house on Sundays. And he used to talk a lot. So I told him, Uncle, last wala maine guess kar diya aapka jo tha, murderer. So he got offended and he said, I was 13 years old. So he said, Beta, itna hi tum sharp ho to tum kyun nahi likhte? So I said, if you pay me, I'll write. So he said, that's a promise. So I went, I used to read a lot of Agatha Christie and Perry Mason and all that those days. So I kind of made some stories and I gave 8 stories. उसमें से 5 सिलेक्ट हुई है, उन्होंने वो 5 को रिवैम्प करके प्रोग्राम बनाया उसमें से, and I got paid at that time 20 rupees, which was like last me a long time, 4 आने का आता था वो Coca-Cola उस time. So I got excited by that, and then in the street we would stand and I would say, okay, I know the murderer, this John has done the murder, because I'd written the damn thing. The school maybe my show off शुरू हो गया. Many years later, I was doing a program for Lintas. Lintas was an ad agency, and Mr. Alec Padamsee, who was heading Lintas, was the creative boss of. And I was out of FTI, and I was a gold medalist. I'd won a Filmfare Award, but that's not good enough for Bombay, because कुछ करके दिखाओ. It was always there in Bombay. Award तो हो गया, gold medal तो FTI में जीते, उसका क्या है? कबर्ड में रख दो उसको. So Alec called me, he wanted me to do a quiz program, Ashur Mahal, which I did. I was shooting the pilot and I was getting bored. And I said, Alec, I'm getting bored because 3 कैमरा रखे हैं और एक्शन और कट बोलता हूँ, बाकी आधा घंटा शो चलता है स्टेज के ऊपर, मैं तो कुछ कर नहीं रहा. So he says, don't be stupid, what do you want to do? So I said, I want to be a detective. The funny part is, he turns around and says, Pankaj, detectives don't work in India. This is not the West. I said, I'm sorry, sir, there was a program called Inspector Eagle. So he said, yeah, you are right. So वो click हुआ उनको. तो बोले, okay. I said, one more thing is that I actually used to write it when I was 13 years old. So he laughed at me. I said, sir, here is a number, Mr. Vishwamitra Adil. So to landline होती थी ना, call him and ask him. So he said, no, I believe you. So I said, I'll shoot the pilot. So बोले, ठीक है. What are you calling the detective? So I said, we'll call him, Bond or John or something like that. He said, no, think of a name. So I went to my friend's house, and Colonel Kapoor, he was staying in Pali Hill. So he had a typewriter. So I said, sir, कुछ लिखते हैं, pilot वाले लिखते हैं पहला वाला. तो मैं बोला, इसको नाम क्या दें यार, कुछ Agent John or Agent. So he said, okay, let's have a garam cup of chai और फिर planning करते हैं. तो आर्मी से जब he was a colonel, he had left the army, and his orderly had come with him, orderly or whatever you call it, So he shouted loudly, Karamchand, do chai lao. So I said, yeah, let's call it Karamchand. That's how the name Karamchand came. And he came and gave us tea, and then I shot the pilot, and then Doordarshan liked it and everything. Years later, I'd gone to Delhi, and he came up. There was a penthouse. He came up very angry. चाय ले क्या है? Saying, आपने मेरी जिंदगी खराब कर दी. मैं जब भी बाजार में जाता हूँ, सब लोग चिल्लाते हैं गाजर है, करमचंद बोलता है तुमने मेरा मजाक उड़ा दिया. So I said, तुमको फेमस कर दिया. Because we always thought इसको change करेंगे नाम, but we never changed it. So that's how Karamchand was born.
Pankaj Kapoor gels so well with the character of Karamchand that it's difficult to visualize anyone else playing Karamchand. But is it true that you had first thought of Alok Nath playing Karamchand?
Alok Nath was in the pilot. I was doing a movie which he was producing, Abayega Maza. And Alok is a very good actor, and he's from NSD. So we used to hang around there. Film Institute से pass out होके ना, तो हम हर शाम को अपना घर से 15 रुपए लेके बस पकड़ के पृथ्वी जाके बैठ जाते थे. और वहाँ पे सारे like-minded people, the Sudhir Mishra and Shekhar Kapoor, and of course people like Javed Akhtar would drop in and we would hang around. And Alok Nath was there, and Nadira had a theatre group, and Ank was there. So all this theatre, Alec also used to do theatre there. So we used to mix around with the NSD people who are like brothers for us, because हम जब FTI से pass out हो रहे थे, तो हमारे एक्टर थे नहीं वहाँ पे, तो हमने IMB मिनिस्ट्री को लिखा कि आप NSD के पास आउट एक्टर हमारे पास भेज दो 6 महीने. तो पूरे पास आउट होके हमारे यहाँ आ जाते थे. So it would be Satish Kaushik, Anupam Kher, people like that would land up, and then we were in final year, so they used to run after us कि हमको रोल दो, हमको स्क्रीन के आगे खड़ा करो. तो सतीश कौशिक को पहला रोल मैंने दिया था मेरे गाने में. वो गार्डनर बना था.
आपकी डिप्लोमा फिल्म में?
नहीं, सॉन्ग पिक्चराइजेशन में. डिप्लोमा फिल्म में दीप्ति नवल को ब्रेक दिया था. शी हैड वन सीन, वन शॉट शी हैड. एंड अनुपम वाज लाइक रियली इंसिस्टिंग, यार कैमरे के सामने खड़ा कर यार, मेरे को 4 महीने हुए फिल्म इंस्टीट्यूट में. वो नीचे से कैंटीन से ऑमलेट लेके आता था, यार ये खा लो, मेरे को डाल दो गाने में. So I cast him in the song, and I said, "Yaar, एक ही shot." He said, "Screen के Neena Gupta, first time she appeared was in that song in front of the camera. She was also from NSD." So I reminded her a few months back. I said, "Your first shot." So Anupam was cast, and he was going to shoot the next day. Satish Kaushik came up to my room in the night, and he says, "Yaar, I look more like a gardener. Anup तो गोरा चिट्टा handsome है, कश्मीरी है, तो मेरे को ले ले." मैंने अनुपम को समझा दिया. I said, "चल तू आजा." Next day, poor Anupam didn't know. The bus left for the shooting करके शाम को आए, वो गेट पे खड़ा था. अनुपम बोले मेरे ब्रेक का क्या हुआ? ऐसा यार सतीश को बोला था, उस देर को समझाया, कुछ नहीं समझाया. So he ran after Satish, he got angry. Then I had another classmate called Judajit Sarkar. I requested him. I said, "ये अनुपम बहुत रो रहा है बेचारा, इसको तो गाने में डबल टन पोएम कर रहा हूँ, प्रीतिश नंदी की पोएम." So in that, Anupam got his first appearance in front of a camera.
Oh.
That's the first time he appeared. So we would all gather at Prithvi, like I said. Anupam would also be there. And Alok को लिया pilot में, तो pilot बहुत hit हो गया. I did a lot of crazy angles and all that. And then Alex said, "Wonderful, shoot it." Then Alok and me had a very silly fight. Very silly argument. And I got angry and I said, "मैं तेरे को निकाल दूंगा character से." So he said, "तुम निकाल नहीं सकता because मेरा pilot approve हो गया दिल्ली से." मैं निकाला तेरे को, तो किसको लेगा? ऐसे किसी को भी लूंगा. सुना वो अच्छा एक्टर आया है, सामने वाले टेबल पे बैठा है, उसका नाम है पंकज कपूर. आई हैड नेवर सीन पंकज कपूर, नॉर इन अ मूवी, नॉर इन अ प्ले. He was doing plays there, and he had done, I think, Ruka Hua Faisla. He had done a movie, and he was. But the word had got around that he's like superb, So I went to the next table and I told him, "Hi, Pankaj, I'm Pankaj, and I'm from FTI." He said, "Yeah, I know about you. Your documentary, I believe, is good. It's got a Filmfare Award and all that. I want to see it." I said, "I'm doing TV and I'm doing this detective and I wanted to play this role, character." He said, "Bhaiya, मैं TV नहीं करता." I said, "Okay." तो मैं बस पकड़ के घर चला गया. No, there is no Karamchand. इसके साथ झगड़ लिया, वो मना कर रहा है. फिर अगले दिन मैं आया तो सुधीर मिश्रा, another fellow struggler. सुधीर, ये प्रॉब्लम हो गया यार, तू बोलता पंकज को मैं बनाता हूँ. Now the funny part, see how things happen. So he said, "मैं उसको मनाता हूँ, मैं उसको ले आऊंगा," बिकॉज उसकी कड़की लगी, उसके पैसे नहीं है. उसका घर में डिवोर्स हो रहा है, तो वो बहुत डिप्रेशन में, प्रॉब्लम में, वो करेगा, लेकिन पैसे के लिए घर में पटाता हूँ. बट वन कंडीशन, यू कास्ट माई वाइफ. I said, "Done." बोलता है डिटेक्टिव का असिस्टेंट तो होगी, ऐसा असिस्टेंट तो है नहीं, तो रख लेना असिस्टेंट यार, मेरी वाइफ करेगी। वाइफ वो सुष्मिता मुखर्जी। डन। तो वो वहां पे किट्टी पैदा हुई। देन सुधीर वेंट टू पंकज एंड सेड पागल है यार, तेरे को 1500 रुपए हफ्ते का मिल रहा है। तो पंकज उसने बताया नहीं 1500 मिल रहा है, मेरे को लगा 200-300 देगा। नहीं, मैंने मना लिया 1500, तो हाँ बोल दे। सो ही सेड यस, वी शुड हैंड्स। दैट्स हाउ ही वाज इन।
तो पायलट में किटी थी नहीं?
पायलट में किट्टी का कैरेक्टर ही नहीं था, गाजर था, आलोक था, बट किट्टी नहीं थी।
ओके।
मान गए करमचंद, मान गए।
जो आपकी जरा नवाजी है खान साहब।
सर एक बात कहूँ?
तुम कहोगी कि
You really are a genius, sir.
और मैं क्या कहूँगा?
Shut up, Kitty.
वो तो मुझे कहना है।
Yes, sir.
शट अप किडिंग।
Yes, sir.
Your film Jalwa is one of the best entertaining films of the decade. Be it direction, acting, dialogue, soundtrack, everything is a class apart. What was the thought behind taking Naseeruddin Shah as the hero? I mean, he's a brilliant actor, but portraying him as Inspector Vinod, a fitness freak, sometimes shirtless, fighting the bad guys, could also have been a risk.
Jalwa was actually Gulanan was the producer, and he was quite a progressive producer. He would think out of the box. He had just done Chashme Baddoor with Sahiba Anachpe, and he signed me for Jalwa, and he said that I want to do Tarzan 2 with Hemant Birje and Kimi Katkar.
Oh.
Tarzan 2 की कहानी थी, जंगल में प्लेन क्रैश होता है, and there are 13 girls going to Miss India, and all of them are surviving in the jungle, and gradually they, because of the tough situation, उनके कपड़े कम होते जाते हैं पिक्चर में. Then they meet Tarzan, and Tarzan then helps them out, and he falls in love with Kimi Katkar. तो ये थोड़ा erotic सी फिल्म गुलानंद साहब ने प्लान की. Tarzan was a big hit with Hemant then. तो मैं बच्चा था, मेरे को लगा अच्छा ये करते हैं. तो मेरे करमचंद में एक एक्ट्रेस थी कृतिका. She had done one episode, so she had
Desai.
कृतिका देसाई. She was staying 3 roads away. So मैंने करमचंद थोड़ा पैसा ऐसा आ गया तो नई कार खरीदी थी. So she had loaned me a book which I didn't read. So she called in the afternoon and she started getting angry. You know, you are not professional. Give the book back to me. You read it. So I said मैं घर में आके फेंकता हूँ मैं तेरे ऊपर. तो शाम को मैं उसके घर गया. उसका कमरा ऊपर था, पेंट हाउस टाइप था. तो ऊपर गया बुक फेंकने के लिए, बट देयर वाज अ पार्टी गोइंग ऑन इन द हाउस. लॉट ऑफ पीपल वर देयर. थिएटर के सारे पार्टी थी. सो आई रिटर्न द बुक. You know, I said, okay, thank you. And I was leaving because I was not invited for the party. So she said, stay back, you know, have a drink. I turned around, Naseeruddin Shah साहब जमीन पे बैठे, कुर्ता पजामा पहन के स्टील के ग्लास में रम पी रहे थे. बोला पंकी किधर आ, क्या कर रहा है तू? He said, I'm doing Tarzan with Hemant Birje. So he says, are you out of your mind? You have just done Karamchand. You want to do Tarzan? I said, yeah, I've signed the movie. I've taken the advance, working on the story. So he said, why don't you do a film with action with me? I'll build my body. I said, Hemant Birje ki body dekhi hai, build my body. You're saying, look at his body, he's like Mr. India type, you know. He said, I wear my body. So I thought वो ज्यादा रम हो गई सर की, मैं घर चला गया. अगले दिन मैंने गुलानंद को बोला, मैं बोला सर अब मेरे को नसीर मिला था, and he is crazy. He's saying I'll build my body and I'll do action film. Naseeruddin Shah, he had done Par, art film का he superstar. So Gulanand suddenly stood up. He says, "What an idea! What an idea! It's brilliant. It's such good news. It's big news. Naseeruddin Shah does his body." So we called up Naseer and we went to his house. And Naseer says, I will join C-Rock and I'm going to start building my body. So we all shook hands and all that. अब घर में नीचे आया, I said, well, we cannot do Tarzan with Naseeruddin Shah. He's 67 kilos. Look at him. He's just played a starving farmer in Par. He said, no, he's built his body. So then we started to rewrite the story.
The dialogues are quite witty, and there's a lot of direct, indirect reference to Doordarshan. Cutest is this taxi driver hunting for Basu Chatterjee, because I think in one of the episodes of Rajni, the taxi drivers weren't portrayed very well.
बस एक बार बासु हाथ में आ जाए तो उसकी ऐसी धुलाई करूंगा जैसे वल्लभ भाई पटेल स्टेडियम में दारा सिंह उन मोटे फरंगियों की करता है.
There was a new writer we took, Kamlesh Pandey, who's now written I think 100 movies. So we had this big premiere at Metro and the whole film industry was there. You know, Rajesh Khanna, Shatrughan Sinha, and Subhash Ghai, and everybody. The whole film industry was there. It was a highly publicized film. And Subhash was sitting next to me. तो पहले 4 सीन हुए तो he leaned towards me and said, "ये writer कौन है तुम्हारा dialogue writer?" I said, "Kamlesh Pandey." अब मेरा हो गया. He said. Then he took him for his films आगे.
Okay.
And yeah, Ravi Diwan was his first action movie.
अरे इलाहाबाद में हम और अमिताभ बच्चन गिल्ली डंडा खेलते थे और शॉट मारने से पहले वो हमेशा हमसे पूछता था कि रामो भैया शॉट सिविल लाइन की तरफ मारा है या संगम की तरफ। ई का हुई गवाह।
Your film Chalbaz also seems to have a very interesting off-screen story. Is it true कि आपके पास कोई स्क्रिप्ट तैयार नहीं थी तो आपने सीधा श्रीदेवी को सीता और गीता की स्क्रिप्ट सुना दी and she agreed to do the film?
जलवा के रिलीज पे निकल रहे थे प्रसाद स्टूडियो में. So one day, you know, I landed up there and I would watch the, you know, those days you have to check the prints, every print. So I landed up just to check some quality, and the film ended, and behind me one senior man with a stick patted me and he said, "Good film." That was L.B. Prasad, you know, the great L.B. Prasad of Prasad Studios. And he went and told Purnachandra Rao that you keep making hit movies, but make a movie which is different. And this movie I saw, Jalwa, signed this guy. So Purnachandra Rao was the biggest producer that time in India. He was doing Amitabh Bachchan and all that. So he called my dad. He knew my dad, and my dad said, "This is Purnachandra Rao, and don't argue with him. Say yes to everything. When you step out of the house, you should have signed the movie. Whatever he gives you, whatever money, even if he gives you 2 rupees, say yes, sir." So I went to their house. So Purnachandra Rao was a very nice, down-to-earth guy. You know, his office was near my house. So he said, "You have any idea? Anything in mind?" So I said, "Sir, Sridevi that time was Mr. India and Nagina, and she was ahead of the heroes also. That she was really big." So I said, "Sir, can you get me Sridevi?" He said, "Yeah, no problem. Puppy like house." Puppy like house means puppy was her pet name, and like house मतलब घर की है. What do you want? तो मैंने बोला इनको स्क्रिप्ट सुनाने की बजाय मैं सीधा बोल दूं सीता गीता का किस्सा खत्म. काय को बैठ के स्क्रिप्ट लिखे हैं. So I said, "Sir, let's do Sita Gita." He thought split second and he said, "Okay." And he said something in Telugu, and one man came and took my spelling and went out again, and he came back with 11,000 rupee check.
Wow.
And he said, "I'm going to give you this much amount, and if it is a jubilee, I'm going to give you this much." मैं तो सुन भी नहीं रहा था. मैं सोच रहा था मैंने पिक्चर साइन कर ली श्रीदेवी के साथ. ये हुआ क्या? ये कैसे हुआ? So he said, "Okay, fine. What I want is one VHS of Jalwa, which I will send to Pape, and we'll shoot June, July." I said, "Sir, आपने बात ही नहीं की श्रीदेवी से. Shoot June, July मतलब his power was so much that he said, "Okay, come tomorrow." So next day I went and he said, "Okay, these are," वो डेट लेके बैठे थे. He had called her, she was in America, and he was saying June this month, यहाँ से 16 से August, पूरा डेट का चार्ट लेके मेरे को दे दिया. 52 days. I said, "It's more than enough." It's a double roll, sir. You will require all 52 days. I said, "Okay." Story, I said, "Who's the writer?" So I told him my writer, Kamlesh Pandey, is there, and Rajesh Majumdar, who was actually Dada Kunke's writer. He said, "Okay." So I said, "Where do we write, you know, office and all that?" He said, "Go to my house. Chennai, I've got a bungalow on the beach. Go stay there and write it." So it'll take a month. I said, "No, sir, 10 days is enough." So मैंने बोला मेरे को म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर बोले लक्ष्मीकांत पैराला. I said, "Villain." I said, "Paresh Rawal." Because I like Paresh. So I said, "Paresh हो गया." तो हम लोग चले गए 10 दिन में हम लोग ने लिख ली पूरी चालबाज. अच्छा, हर शाम को मैं कमलासन को फोन करता था. I used to say, "Sir, today we thought of this scene, this scene, this scene." You know, he said, "Pankaj, what are you doing? You are changing the Bible. Don't change the Bible." I said, "But sir, I cannot copy Sita Gita." He said, "Sita Gita was Ramarsham. Ramarsham was MGR movie. MGR movie was Corsican Brothers." So वहां से वो आया है पूरा का पूरा एक राग है. वो राग को तुम चेंज क्यों कर रहे हो? राग बजाना तो अपने तरीके से बजाओ. He's saying Sridevi is not Hema Malini. You are not Ramesh Sippy. अपने आप चेंज हो जाएगा ना. And what I've seen in Jalwa, I'm saying you will put in your own things, put in your character, but don't change the Bible. This advice is very good, you know. And Kamala Hassan, of all the was advising me. He was nice enough. फिर मैं शैंपेन लेके गया उनके घर, उनको दी मैंने लास्ट डे पे, बोला थैंक यू सर. सो वी केम बैक एंड व्हाट हैड हैपेंड वाज दैट हमने सीन्स बनाए थे, उसके डायलॉग नहीं लिखे थे हमने, उसका जो ब्लॉक्स है वो लिखे थे, ऐसा 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 ऐसा, और लिखा कुछ नहीं था. Believe it or not, nothing was written down. We were just ideating. We came back and he tells me, Sridevi wants to meet you. I had not met her till then.
Okay.
So we went to the SL studio and she was wearing feathers and blue contacts and full dress. She was shooting Govinda for some movie. And she came and sat in front of me. It was the first time I saw her. And she smiled and she said, tell. It was a narration. वहां मुझे पता चला कि ये नरेशन है. पूर्णचंद्र की तरफ देखा, बोला कहाँ फंसा है मुझे यार. So he said, tell the story. तो मैंने पूरा सीता की कहानी उनको सुना दी. And she laughed, she reacted. She turns to Purnachandra and tells him in Telugu, okay, fine, sounds good, let's do. So Purnachandra nodded and told me leave the room. So I went out of the room. So he came back and he said she liked it very much. So we're on. I told him, I said, sir, मैं सीता की कहानी सुनाई. Sing, go and write it then. Write the dialogue now. That was what happened. Then I told her at the shooting, I said I was not ready at all. She's saying, I could see you're not ready. I could see you're nervous. And I knew you were telling me Sita ki kahaani.
अरे वाह.
But
I had read somewhere that you had found Sridevi and Rajnikant very involved, non-starry and supportive throughout the making of Chalbaz.
they had the South punctuality, you know, of and the kind of discipline. And when Rajnikant came into the picture, I could see that she was more professional the days he would come. Because unka ek South ka discipline ka rules hai, unwritten rules, you know, so that she would follow more when he was there. But uska tha Sridevi ka ki 6 baje agar pack up hai to pack up hai. In the beginning, you know, I would say one more shot, you know, she would know, said no, 6 is 6, I'm going. Because she would come in the morning, 8:30, bang on for the 9 o'clock shot. Rajnikant was the big superstar, but he was so normal and he was so, you know, funny, and he never said ki increase my line or why is the camera not on me or all that, you know. And backup ke baad every day he would tell me ki can I drop you to Taj? He used to drive himself. He had no driver. So जिस दिन मेरी discussion नहीं होती थी, you know, after the shooting we would discuss, I would go with him. He would drop me. He had this old Fiat, 1965 Fiat थी. उसमें AC नहीं था. और वो कांच ऊपर करके चलाते थे because you know कोई देख लेगा तो ट्रैफिक जैम हो जाएगा. तो गर्मी में बैठता था रोज.
Even the dialogues of Chalbaz were really well written.
आज तक मेरे हाथों में चूड़ियां थी और तेरे हाथों में चाबुक. आज मैंने ये चूड़ियां उतार फेंकी हैं. अब ये चूड़ियां तेरे हाथों में होंगी और ये चाबुक मेरे हाथों में.
So as a director, do you believe in following the scripted dialogues or you're open to impromptu additions?
Chalbaz, when Kamlesh Pandey came to see the first trial, he said, where are my dialogues? तो मैंने लिखा कहाँ है वो? And he said, no, I like it. He said, you're the greatest improviser I have seen. ये छोटा सा नन्ना सा शक्ति कपूर, मेरा नहीं है, उसने सेट पे लिखा था ये. City बज गई, that is Shakti Kapoor. See, these guys are highly talented, you know. Now, Anupam met me and he says, boss, if I play Pran of Ramarsham or I play Rupesh Kumar of Sita Gita, then it will be cliche. So let's make it lighter. And instead of Aruna Rani, can you have somebody else? Because it's going to be again. So I said, let's take unusual casting, which is Rohini Akandar. Kasturbati Gandhi ki. And Rohini, of course, you know who she is. The scene between Kader Khan and Shakti Kapoor, which was totally written there on the pavement where we shot it. उसमें कुछ और लिखा था. When we started discussing, Kader Khan said, you know, these guys are some other level. क्या मजा नहीं है इसमें ऐसा. So we started improvising. Then that scene came out there. These people, ये बहुत माहिर artists हैं. You know, they are highly thinking artists with a lot of creativity. They're crazy people. So ये जब साथ में आ गए सारे तो lot of improvisations have happened. बहुत सारे होते थे.
You have directed many films, but my next question will take you to one of your recent films, Banaras, A Mystique Love Story. Now, I had loved this film and will recommend every friend of mine to watch it. But what is it that inspired you to make this film with a very strong spiritual angle?
What happens is that in your life, there are people you meet and there are doors that are there. Sometimes you open the door, sometimes you go past the door. Me, I opened the doors. So one thing is that at all times you have tunnel vision, and I'm a filmmaker and I'm going to make movies and I'm going to make one movie after another. So somehow, because of my parents and my mother or coincidences in life, I met people who are more than normal spiritualists, you know. They were more aware and they had experiences and all that. I used to go to Hardwar when I was a kid, so I would spend a month at Har Ki Pauri. Somewhere the interest was there, and somewhere my reading was different from other people. Like I would read Krishnamurti, I would read Autobiography of a Yogi when I was 14. And that interested me कि ये है क्या? कि बुद्धा को उस रात को हुआ क्या था? When he got enlightened and he went through 300 lifetimes and all that, and then his mind became one with the universe, his mind dropped. What happened to Osho? I read Osho, I've seen him, I met him. What happened to Krishnamurti? If you read Krishnamurti, he had this 3 days of painful enlightenment that he went through. What is this? What do all these people go through?
2500 साल पहले गया में एक राजकुमार को ज्ञान प्राप्त हुआ. पूरे 60 दिन पैदल चल के आया वो महापुरुष यहाँ बनारस में अपना पहला उपदेश देने.
जी, यही वो पवित्र स्थान है जहां उन्होंने सारनाथ जाने के लिए गंगा पार की थी.
There is something which is an alternate state of mind which makes you what you call one with the universe. तो ये है क्या? And can I achieve that state? So when someone would call me and say that there is this avatar in South India and he is giving Diksha, I would call up and I would be one-to-one with this upcoming avatar and I would talk to him for 3 hours, 4 hours. Have you really been through this experience? What happens? Can you give me the experience? Can I shoot it? So this has been going on for quite some time. Now I have met people who have, if you read Autobiography of a Yogi, there is Mahavatar Babaji in that who is 2000 years old, but appears as a 19-year-old. So suddenly I started meeting people who have met him, who have written about him. There is a book called Lightning Standing Still, written by Yogiraj, who was a prince from Gwalior. A prince left his house and went away into the Himalayas and met this man, Mahavatar Babaji, and lived with him and wrote about it. So या तो ये बिल्कुल झूठ बोल रहा है या इसके साथ हुआ ही है. Then there's Shri M, whose actual name is Muhammad, who at the age of 9 met the Swami and said, you'll leave at 17 and you'll come to the Himalayas. So he went to the Himalayas, he had a lot of experiences, he met Mahavatar Babaji. So I found Shri M, I went and met him and I said, hua tha kya hai ye? Then I met Dada Shri, who's from Karjat. Now I'm a filmmaker, okay? So if you're an actress or an actor and if your performance is not good enough, I will see through you. If a man is telling me stories of going to alternate universes and speaking to people who are avatars and then coming back for hours, then I'm going to know कि आप झूठ बोल रहे हो या आप सत्य हो रहे हो या आप सच बोल रहे हो. Then there is Kalki down south, who's an avatar and who's made this oneness university ashram, big one. I went and I spoke with him and he said, you come and shoot. So I went and shot. I shot experiences of people. Not one, not 200. Then he told me that you're going to do a movie which is a spiritual movie. Then he said, I'm going to make a temple here without any god, the biggest temple in Asia, without any pillars, without any god. And then people from abroad will come, actresses from Hollywood will come. Everything he said came true. It's called a oneness temple. I shot there. I shot a song there also. I shot all these experiences. Is beach मेरा दोस्त LC Singh, who's from TCS, Tata Consultancy, Infotech, calls me and says, come over to Pune, I've written a script. So I go to Pune, he narrates, he's from Banaras Hindu University. अब सुनी मैंने तो मेरे को पसंद आई. मैं बोला सर ये तो मजेदार है. But this is very different. This is not a normal Hindi picture. आप गाने डालो, रोमांस डालो, सब कुछ है उसमें, but this is not a normal Hindi picture. Then I came back, I was thinking about it. And I spoke to, of all the people, Javed Siddiqui. And he said, this is brilliant. I said, sir, ye chalegi nahi picture. He's saying, you know, once in your life you do something from your heart and which you're saying something to humanity. I said, ये तो बड़ी बात बोल रहे हैं, ऐसे आप डायलॉग लिखोगे? Can you imagine? इसे मैं लिखता हूँ. तो मैंने उनको फोन किया, एलसी को, बोला भैया जावेद सिद्दीकी, बोले जावेद सिद्दीकी कहाँ से आ गया, उनको कहाँ समझ आएगी? I said, वही तो मजा है. So Javed Siddiqui, me and Elsie Singh went off to write Banaras. And we put Mahavatar Babaji in it, Nasir played. The one funny part was, you know, I went to Nasir to tell him the role and he understood that state of mind so well. He said, he said something that blew my mind. He said, I've had these experiences of time being at one and being one with the universe and the mind dropping and everything is me. He said, I've had these experiences. It goes past religion. So I said, okay, done. Let's do it. That's how we did it.
What I admire about you is you're not just a good director, but you're also a painter, graphic designer, music composer, and a singer. I love the Ganesha paintings that you've done. So is that just a hobby or you also had exhibitions?
I don't have solo exhibitions, but sometimes I'm invited to exhibitions, so I have them with other people.
And this is acrylic, right?
Acrylic on canvas, yeah.
It was wonderful talking to you. Thank you again for coming on my show and giving me time.
My pleasure. We struggled a bit to come on, but I enjoyed it.
Chaliye.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Bye.